What's up, everybody? I'm Kim.
And I'm Cass.
And welcome back to our channel. What's the last video we even posted?
The vlog.
Oh, yeah. So
we just posted a video like 3 days ago, 4 days ago.
Yeah, it was my birthday vlog. So if you didn't get to go watch it, go check that out. We didn't really do much because I had a test. And
our licenses are expired, so we couldn't like go out and do stuff.
Yeah, we literally didn't do anything. We just went out to eat, but that was our first time using her new camera,
which we're using right now.
Yes,
if you can tell.
We're excited. And don't mind the way I look, y'all. I've been sick for like 2 weeks.
Terrible.
And I'm still sick right now. But yeah, we need some videos. So we was trying to think of some videos to do, and we're like, let's do a story time. Now, we have recorded the story time before, but
we did 2 story times in one, so it was a long video.
Yeah, so we just decided we were just going to tell y'all this one story that we just thought was just so funny when we were younger. So,
and it's kind of short, but
yeah. So as you can see by the title, we're going to be telling y'all a story about our worst babysitter ever.
The worst babysitter.
The worst babysitter ever, because we only have one.
Yeah.
So you want to start?
So we were really young at this time. I was probably in like, how old were you?
I was in 3rd grade, so however old you are in 3rd grade.
So I was in kindergarten, and we were living with our stepdad at the time. My mom was married, and they both worked, and our brothers, which is our stepbrothers, they were in school too, so they weren't old enough to watch us. So they found a babysitter for us.
Now, when they brought up the idea of having a babysitter, they gave us 2 options. They said, you can have this babysitter or you can have this one. What should we call our babysitter? Helga.
Helga, yeah. Miss Helga.
Okay, so we had Miss Helga or Miss A. Okay, so Miss A was our stepdad's cousin, and Miss Helga was
the alternative.
Just the alternative. And we said, and we want Miss Helga, we want Miss Helga. So he was like, okay. So we got Miss Helga.
That's who we got.
She was big. She was overweight. Did she wear glasses?
I can't remember. But when we first met her, y'all, she was cool. She was nice.
Yeah, she was cool. And at the time, we had this little puppy or whatever. So our puppy's name was Jessie, and she was small. And like, one of the first things that just threw us off was like, if our puppy peed on the floor, she would take our puppy and like smash her face in her pee.
But it wasn't like, you know how some people discipline their dogs and they just do it and then they'll be cool after. Like, she would do it and just be still mean. Like, it wasn't even just like a discipline. It was just like she was just an evil babysitter. Like,
she was evil. Like, she would basically drown our dog in her pee for a long time.
And the poop too, like, she just, anytime the dog went in the house, which she was a puppy, we had puppy pads. It would be on the puppy pad and she would still like, she was just mean. And we didn't like that because our puppy was new at the time. Like, yeah, we were getting used to her too.
Yeah, so we was all sad every time she did it.
We felt like she was abusing the dog.
Yeah, so...
But that was like a first sign that she was like off.
She was off. And then it was just like, so we would go to school and we would obviously needed a babysitter because when we would come home, nobody would be home. Our parents would still be at work and our brothers would probably still be at school.
Yeah.
So we would get off the bus and we would go inside and nobody would be home.
And she was supposed to be there when we got off. So obviously if we got off the bus, go home, there would be somebody there. She wouldn't be there.
And I think the bus, they would wait to make sure that somebody was home, because there was a couple times that we got home and got off the bus and nobody was home, so we had to get back on the bus to go back to school.
Yeah, what she was supposed to be there, the babysitter.
Yeah,
was hired.
So we would be like all scared because nobody would be home and we didn't want to stay home by ourselves, so we would run back to the bus and like tell them then we have to go back to school. So that was like the second thing that would be off. And my stepdad,
and this happened more than one. It wasn't just like a one-time thing. Like, there was many times where she just wouldn't show up and it's like, where are you at?
Like, where are you at? Yo, like, I don't even know where she would be.
And it wasn't like my stepdad knew, like, okay, she's not gonna be here today. She would just, it's like a no call, no show. She just wouldn't show up.
Exactly.
She wouldn't even tell nobody, like, I'm not coming in today. No.
And my stepdad didn't play that, bro. So he would be cussing her out. Like, So, anyways, I don't know if she would babysit us on the weekends. I think she would. Like, if our parents would be at work, she would come over and babysit us because
sometimes, yeah.
There was 2 days in specific. The first day she came over and she was babysitting us and she would feed us lunch. And so for lunch, the first day, I had mashed potatoes because I really liked mashed potatoes, and she had rice because she liked rice. Now the thing about the situation was, I didn't like rice, she didn't like mashed potatoes, so it was perfect the first day.
Yeah,
because we were eating what we liked.
Exactly. We were happy.
She made us sit at the table, made us eat until we finished or whatever. We finished, went on about our day.
And y'all, before we even continue, do y'all understand why are we just eating mashed potatoes and just rice? Like, where was the rest of the meal?
I don't even know, bro. I never even thought about that, like, literally. And the thing was, what kind of rice was that?
And it was like a whole plate of rice and a whole plate of, it wasn't like no room. It was like literally a whole, like, where was the rest? Like, there was no meat, no nothing.
That's all we had for lunch.
So
she made us eat that for lunch, and it was cool. Like, we ate it.
Yeah, it was cool because we liked it. It was like,
so all right. So day went on, she left. Cool. The next day she come.
It was lunchtime.
Lunchtime. We think, all right, we about to have the same thing.
You know?
No, we couldn't. We wasn't allowed.
She switched it up.
she said no, you were eating rice, you were eating mashed potatoes. So she had to eat the mashed potatoes, I had to eat the rice, and we was like, we don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like mashed potatoes, she don't like rice,
so we're just gonna eat what we had yesterday.
Nope.
No. Like, you're not allowed.
She basically said, oh well.
She said you're not allowed to eat the same thing twice in a row.
Like who says that?
Who says that, yo?
Like, if I'm hungry and I want that, give me that. Like, if I'm hungry, I want what I want. Like, you're gonna sit up here and make me eat this, and I don't want that.
So we sat at the table
all day.
We thought we was about to sneak and trade. Nope.
She literally was in the, because like the way our house was set up, she could sit in the living room and watch us in the dining room eat. She didn't let us leave the table until she was done with her rice and I was done with my mashed potatoes, and we were there for a while because we didn't like that. And
I think we did try to sneak. I think we tried to like slaughter plates and switch and hurry up, eat as much as we can, but it was like we was like crying.
She's like she's literally sitting on the couch, and like, you know how dining rooms can like sometimes be seen. No, she's sitting right on the couch looking at us.
Were we crying?
I can't remember.
I feel like we was distraught because we was not trying to do that. Like, I remember being upset because we really had to sit at the table all day.
Like I said, it wasn't no other food on there. It was a full plate of that. Mind you, we don't like that. Who wants to eat a full plate of something you don't like? It would be different if it was like meat and a little bit of mashed potatoes or a little bit of rice. You know, we could eat that.
Exactly.
No.
But no, that was
full
the case. So, so after that, like, we really didn't like her, like, because she wasn't making no sense.
And she wasn't even nice, like, oh yeah, you can eat. No, it was like, no, you're eating that and I'm going in here. Like, it wasn't even like you could.
But who
negotiate
that,
with her?
though?
She
like,
was just mean.
Why does it matter if we eat the same thing twice in a row? Like, I don't get it.
I don't know,
bro. So let us tell you the last straw for us.
Well,
we already didn't like her at the
There was a couple more straws that we could probably talk about, but there was one big one.
Okay, well, what was the other thing? We'll tell y'all the other little things first.
Okay, so like the being late thing. So we would have to, in the morning, our parents would go to work, so she would have to come in and watch us. She would be late for that. We would wake up for school. She's supposed to get us ready for school. She would come in late, sweaty, like she just ran here. 3 hours late, she would be all sweaty and like, where were you at?
She would be.
And she wouldn't even say like, oh, I'm sorry. She would just come in and act like it was normal. Like, no, like, you're late. Like, we got to go to school and you're just now getting in here.
Yeah,
that was another thing that threw us off, because it's like, okay, you're already late after school and then you're late coming before school. Like, what are you doing?
Exactly. What? And then this is what got me, y'all. I don't know if this was before the rice thing or after the rice thing, but at some point my mom was like, do you want to stay at Miss Helga's? And we thought it was gonna be fun. Like, we're like, yeah.
Even though she was already kind of throwing us off, you know, we're thinking it's gonna be at her house. It might, we're young.
Excited. We was excited to stay at Miss Helga's house.
We were.
We was like, yes, we want to stay the night at Miss Helga's.
It's gonna be fun.
Y'all, it was a mistake.
It was the worst night ever.
It was a mistake. First of all, Miss Helga had a son, and he was weird. Like, I think he had problems.
I think he was like mental. I don't know.
I just know he had glasses, and they was like transitionals or something like that. Like, they was dark. He was just a weirdo. Like, I don't even know what was wrong with it. Something
Let
was
us
off.
tell y'all how the night went. So, mind you, I'm in kindergarten, so I couldn't do what had happened, but
no, I was old enough. I was in 3rd grade. Her grandson.
Oh yeah, her grandson was there. He was like her age, maybe older, a little bit younger. Yeah. But all night and all the next morning, she made her and her grandson like do, what is it called? flashcards.
Mathematic flashcards, bro.
And if they was like, okay, so the TV was on. If they like look at the TV, she switched them with a switch. And she was like, no, you're doing it like flashcards all night and all day. Like
we were standing beside each other and we had to go through these flashcards. What's this times this times this? If we even turned, I remember she switched her grandson because he turned to look at the TV.
Like non-stop back-to-back flashcards. Like I said, I was too young, so I was just sitting there watching. But like, no, like I'm not even joking.
We couldn't even play or nothing.
That was the whole night.
That was the whole day. We just did flashcards. Her nose started bleeding. And her weird son like took her somewhere.
Her son was like assisting me, but he was just weird. I feel like he wasn't doing anything right.
Yeah, like her nose bled all night. We did flashcards all night. Like we were just weird. We wanted to go home.
We did. So you thought it was gonna be a good night? No.
So that was like, we knew she was weird from that point.
So we was already, you know, not really liking her, but we wasn't like hating her until this time.
But it was one more time before this time.
What time?
When she took us out with nobody's permission.
Oh, okay, yeah. So this happened too.
She basically, okay, she was supposed to watch us or whatever, so she came over, and you know, we listened to her because we don't know no better. We thinking she got permission. She take us out on a freaking bus.
Basically, she came to babysit but had other things to do and didn't care. So she took us with her and didn't tell my mom, our stepdad, our nobody. Just took us.
She took us all around town.
Everyone knew. She took us everywhere, like
to her, and her son was with us too, the weird one. So we went to his doctor's appointment.
We went to like the bus station or the airport, something weird. Like we was going everywhere, and like we're like.
And we was out all day, like all day. And we didn't even know where we was.
It's boring for us because
couldn't call our mom or nothing. We was just out with her, like
yeah.
And I think we was kind of scared because we didn't know if we was supposed to be doing that. Like, we knew something was off.
It was.
And we was just out with her. Didn't have no way to get in contact with her parents. You know?
Like who does that? How you gonna take somebody's kids?
My stepdad flipped out because he was like, "You're not about to be taking my kids out with this weird dude." Like her son was really weird. I can't even explain to y'all how weird he was. He was just.
It wasn't even because you know when people have problems like. You know they have problems. He was weird on top of that. Like it was just like a weird vibe. It wasn't. It's like you're uncomfortable.
Exactly.
It was.
Like,
we
something was just off about that. So after she took us out and about, I know my stepdad flipped out on her, but I don't know if this last point happened after that. It had to have, because this had to be the last.
This was the last straw for all of us. We told our parents, and this was like the end of her babysitting career. So
I don't even know why she did this though. She come over in the morning, get us
like
ready
we
for school
said,
or whatever.
you know.
Like, you know, she was on time this time or whatever. We're already dressed. I think my mom used to get us dressed. Yeah, we gotta hurry up because our game time.
Okay.
So she just went make us breakfast or whatever. So everybody was gone. It was just me and my sister and Miss Helga. And we wanted breakfast. So me and my sister get the cereal, like not thinking nothing of it. We think we got all the ingredients. So we pour our cereal, which is Wheaties.
Y'all know what Wheaties are.
The frosted Wheaties with the white frosting on them. We pour each of us a bowl and we go to the fridge to get the milk.
Yes.
What happened?
There was no milk. So we're telling Miss Helga, you know, there's no milk. We don't know what we should do. We're just gonna, you know, pour the cereal back, throw it away. No, that's not what she wasn't having. That she said no. There's something in there.
She said y'all won't eat the cereal today. We said thinking we gonna eat it dry. Like okay, we'll just eat the cereal dry or something. No, you better find something in that fridge. You poured it. You better find something.
She said she told us there was something in there for us to use, but we're confused because there's no milk and that's all you eat with cereal, right? So we go in there.
Well, we thought that's all you eat with cereal was milk.
Exactly.
So, like,
so we go in there and we're like, there's no milk, and she points to this blue juice, like this jug of blue juice, and it's not no like what kind of juice was it? Not like fruit punch. No, it was like a Huggy type juice.
Yes,
but
if y'all could just remember back in the day when you would just go to the corner store and you would like grab the jugs of juice.
It's like in the milk cart, like the milk jug, but it's juice.
Yes, and it was just blue. Like the blueberry kind.
Yes.
Blueberry.
Blue raspberry, whatever it is. And she's like, y'all can use this, and we're like,
we thought it was a joke.
No,
we're not eating that. She said yes.
She said if you don't eat this, I'm gonna tickle you until you pee your pants, and you're not changing. You're going to school, like just with the pee in your pants.
And she was so serious.
So she forced us to eat the blue juice with the Wheaties, frosted Wheaties, blue juice, nasty organic blue juice.
I tell y'all, we poured that blue juice in that cereal and we ate it, and I started crying because she really threatened and said that she was going to tickle us till we peed our pants, and we had to go to school like that.
And like I said, she wasn't no like joking type person. She was just always mean and just serious. It was just like, really?
I couldn't even believe it. Like
I couldn't believe it either. I'm like,
once we poured that juice in there and we started eating it, and she was serious.
She was just watching us too, like
Wheaties with blue juice. I couldn't, y'all. If y'all know my stepdad, y'all know he don't play. Well, nobody, I don't think anybody would know him, but he does not play. I couldn't wait to tell my mom and my stepdad what she did, because I knew she was gonna get in trouble. I knew it. I'm like, okay, you want to play. So yeah, we ate that blue juice, but wait until we tell our stepdad what happened.
After school, we told our mom and our stepdad exactly what happened, and my stepdad shut it down.
He shut it down. That was the end of her babysitting career. Like,
it was.
She was done. Like, you don't do that. And then, especially with my stepdad, he don't play. He cussed her out.
Y'all. Like, bad.
And my mom was embarrassed. Like, my mom be getting embarrassed. But, like, I don't even know what he said. That's why I texted him, like, trying to get some information. But he be forgetting because he be snapping out on a lot of people.
Years ago, y'all. Like, we're so old now. But this was literally, like, there was also like little stuff that she did, but this is like the main stuff. Like, she was just a weird babysitter. Like, the stuff she did just seemed like,
exactly,
I don't know, she was just off. Like, I don't And
see, y'all, this is exactly why I'm not letting no random babysit my kids.
Me
like
either.
It's not happening.
Nope.
Because, you know, thank God we wasn't abused or nothing, but she was doing weird stuff like that. And if
that
I find
was abuse.
out,
I don't care.
Yeah, that kind of was like, who does that? Blue juice and cereal? Like, who even thinks about doing that?
And forced us. And then if we didn't, like, we were gonna basically be abused. Like, she's still gonna force us to go to school with Pete. No,
bro, if she would have peed, or if she would have tickled us until we peed, that would have been alright.
Like, we didn't basically have an option, because either way you were going out bad.
Yeah. So, long story short, don't just be hiring anybody. Like, I don't know what my mom and my stepdad did to even get her hired, but don't be hiring anybody because they be weird.
And it might not sound that bad, but y'all, it was bad. Like,
if y'all would have been there, y'all would have had to eat it. Like, it was horrible.
Everything was just, the whole babysitting experience was horrible. And I feel like she wasn't even our babysitter that long. Like, she wasn't some months, but not a full year. Like, in those months or whatever that she was terrible. Like,
yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, no. We just be laughing.
And y'all, she was so lazy. She didn't even do anything. She never really even babysat us. She just sat on the couch. Yeah, sat on the couch and just watched TV the whole time.
Literally all she did.
And if she did do something, it was like we said, the abuse of the dog, or like making us do stuff or eat stuff. Like,
yep, that's all she did.
She was just controlling.
Yeah, she was. So basically, that's the end of the story. That's what happened with our babysitter. She was literally the worst
ever. Never
had a babysitter after her. And that was basically it.
And y'all, at the time, she was older. Like, just in case y'all was wondering, she was probably like 50 at the time. Like, she was old.
And we haven't heard from her since. I think maybe we saw her once, like a couple years after that, at a gas station, and that was it.
Like, we have not heard of her.
I don't even know what happened to her.
Me either. Like I said, she was old then and we're old now. She could still be around, still babysitting. I
wish we could look her up, because I'm just kind of curious, like, what is she doing? Like,
who knows what she's doing?
But yeah, that was just hilarious. Every time we think about that, we laugh, because it's just like, who does that? But anyways, if you like this video, comment, like, subscribe to our channel. We're almost at 200 subscribers, so thank y'all.
Share this video, share all of our videos if you watch them, if you like them.
And we're gonna try to think of more videos to put out for y'all before we start school, because we got about 1 more week left before school, and we're gonna just start grinding.
At least get, you know, 2 more out, so we can have like 4 videos that we have out.
Yep.
So we're gonna try to keep posting, especially because we got this camera. It's so much easier to record now, like, so much easier. And a lot of stuff is gonna be happening this year, so hopefully we can, you know, record. I'm gonna be graduating, starting my career, so be on the lookout for some new stuff. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.